Nearly a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day, using all their senses, skills, creativity. They're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, the busiest chef in Japan is without doubt Zhu Tomitoku. While appearing on many television shows, he still heads the kitchens of his numerous restaurants, and I've always wondered how he's managed this. It's as if he has several clones. Recently, I met a chef who was the answer to this question. That man has been making dishes that could be mistaken as Zhu's dishes, yet has never put himself on display in public. Yes, Zhu's double.
I've been around him long enough to tell what ingredients he might combine, so I know that I can tell what's on his mind.
Chef Nakagawa is my right-hand man and my dependable double.
Today's challenger, Zhu's dependable double and right-hand man from Hotel East 21, head chef Toshikatsu Nakagawa. Nakagawa first met Zhu over 20 years ago. Nakagawa was accepted to Keio Plaza Hotel's Chinese restaurant at age 18, where Zhu was serving as sous chef.
He was the leader of the kitchen in all aspects. He had an aura, and everyone followed.
Nakagawa looked up to Zhu as his mentor, and Zhu spent time coaching Nakagawa. 10 years later, when Zhu started to appear frequently on television, Zhu delegated his jobs to Nakagawa. Dishes made by Nakagawa were perfect recreations of Zhu's recipes.
I was honored to be filling in for him. It was a great feeling for me to be needed at the time.
He was no ordinary pinch hitter. When he entered the biggest contest in China, competing against some 300 top chefs in mainland China, Nakagawa came out with a bronze medal. By this time, he had surpassed the point of just being the double of Zhu. And this time, he says he's hungry to defeat Chen Kenichi. Chinese versus Chinese. After considering the match, I've chosen the perfect ingredient. Now, Nakagawa, throw away the mask as Zhu's double and show us your own caliber.
I'm determined to win.
Nakagawa can defeat the Iron Chef. I really believe that.
Today, a challenger looking to have a breakout day in his career. Our guest has had several in hers, actress Mayuko Takata.
Pleasure to be here.
Looks like another great one today.
Yes.
Fired up for it?
I'm ready.
All right, and our commentator, Dr. Yukio Otori. Doc.
Always a pleasure.
All right, time to bring him on, Chairman Kaga.
道場六三郎を倒した唯一の中国料理人周富徳。その周が絶大な信頼を置いている人間がやってまいりました。中国最大規模の料理大会で入賞の経験を持ち、周富徳の今日の成功も彼の存在なくしては語れない。そう言っても過言ではありません。さあ皆さん、大きな拍手でお迎えください。周富徳の影武者、ホテルイーストン21料理長、中川俊勝。
A Cantonese cuisine chef trained by Zhu Tomitoku, reaching a caliber equal to his masters. And Zhu with him, lending moral support. But it's the stand-in's turn to shine in the spotlight today.
How do you do, Nakagawa?
周さん、
Yes.
お久しぶりです。
It has.
周さんが本当に信頼なさっているこの中川さん、
Yes.
勝てますでしょうか。
I think you can win today.
そうですか。それでは我が美食アカデミーが誇る3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえるかい、アイアンシェフ。
Ascending into Kitchen Stadium, men who are rewriting culinary history in Japan, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba. Here they stand, the invincible men of culinary skills.
このキッチンスタジアムにおける中華の頂点は周富徳ではなく陳健一です。さあ指名してもらいましょう。誰と戦う？
Chen Kenichi, please.
Absolutely, Chen the man targeted by Nakagawa. An all-Chinese cuisine affair today. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, the Szechuan sage, a man who continues to lead Chinese cuisine in this country. The fiery world of Szechuan cooking is where he dominates. Today, clashing head-on with the Cantonese cuisine chef, fully backed by Zhu Tomitoku.
かなり熾烈な戦いが予想される今日の中中対決。私は前々からぜひやってみたいテーマがありました。日本で最も馴染みの深い中華といえばラーメン。ラーメンはあれなくしては成立しません。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。麺。
The Noodle Battle. If memory serves me right, noodles can easily be overcooked. And so, for this battle, I shall incorporate a special rule. The challenger will keep on cooking for the full duration of 60 minutes. But the Iron Chef must leave the kitchen in 50 and come back to finish the remaining 10 minutes. After the tasting of the challenger's dishes, this will ensure the texture of the noodles, as the timing of serving them will be critical for the tasting.
An unlikely theme ingredient for today's battle, noodles going straight to the heart of everyday Chinese cooking. Challenger Nakagawa, the stand-in for his master, battling Iron Chef Chen. Both men probably not expecting this theme. We'll see where they take it. Let's get it on!
Art Cuisine!
Bang a gong, we are on. Theme ingredient, men, Chinese noodles. That's that's used in ramen, which is noodles in soup. The Iron Chef, very apparent from his reaction that he's nonplussed about this choice of theme today. And at the stand, Doc, 5 varieties up there.
You are correct. Yeah, there's ifu men, egg noodles, regular Chinese noodles, ronsi men, and pasi men.
Amazed you can name them.
Yeah, I've never heard of those names
Let alone
before.
pronounce them. Plus flowers up there too, I believe.
Yes, as you mentioned, the Chinese word men originally stands for flowers.
Okay.
There you go. And the name was later carried on into the noodle form.
All right,
Yeah.
and we'll try to make note of the kinds of noodles they're tracking back down. Yes, from the floor, Shinichiro, to go.
After the announcement of the theme ingredient, both chefs noticed that flour was available. In the challenger's corner, Zhu Tomitoku was quietly saying, "Forget it, you don't have time to make your own noodles." And Iron Chef Chen, who evidently was entertaining the same idea, was saying, "Handmade noodles in 1 hour? Give me a break." But I might try it anyway.
All right, thanks, Ota. And there goes Chen back up to the stand and grabbing literally some handfuls of flour.
Yeah.
Oh, man, 6 or 7 or so. Keep it coming. So Chen's going to go for it, try to make some noodles from scratch. And here is today's challenger, Toshikatsu Nakagawa, the cooking stand-in for Zhu Tomitoku. And Zhu keeping a close eye on his right-hand man he's really come to depend on. And, ooh, Chen, half a chicken on the chopping block. Giving that some good wax.
Thinking this is for a soup.
All right.
And I think chicken stock is probably the best for noodles, so.
I'd have to agree
I'm
with
in
you there.
agreement with you guys there. No divergence on that one. And now what's...
Oh, sirloin.
Okay.
There's the beef.
Oh, to go.
I asked Challenger Nakagawa what he thinks about today's noodle theme, and he said, this was totally unexpected. I'm in a bit of a loss. I can only do my best. Zhu-san was even asking him, "Hey, have you got any great ideas for this?" To which Chef Nakagawa could only mumble and sigh, "It's going to be tough."
All right, probably going to be tough on both sides today.
Okay, now this is a soup or
On
a stock.
Chen's side, lots of ingredients there.
Yeah, there's scallions, kombu.
And shiitake mushrooms as well.
Yeah.
I have a request. I want them to make a dessert using noodles.
Aren't you asking a bit much from these guys?
I don't think so, am I? I don't
Chefs, you hear the lady wants noodle dessert.
Yes.
Is that possible?
It could be done. It could be done.
All right. Hey, got some sounds on Chen's side.
Oh, wow.
Flipping and straining here.
Chicken?
The chicken wings.
All
yeah.
right.
Got the wings going?
A light fry
Oh, that'd be great with noodles, yeah?
with just fried wings.
Now, how's he going to put this all together?
Well, when you get just a regular soup noodle, right? The wings will be floated in that. It's a very famous recipe,
Oh,
actually.
really? Okay.
But, soup noodles, they're not the only thing to be expected here. Like fried noodles are possible. You can use them for bowls as well.
Bowls made
Really?
of noodles.
Yeah, there's a technique to do that.
All right. Whoa, Iron Chef, look at that right there.
Yeah, these guys know a lot of different ways
Man
to work with
alive,
noodles.
big time flames there. Unbelievable. Check that out. Whoa.
It's like a volcano.
Erupting right before our eyes.
And what's he got there? Prawn powder, is it?
Prawn powder is what does it, huh? Wow, some
Stay away from
awesome
that.
visuals today.
Kitchen.
Don't need the furnace on today, do you?
Hey, we're just getting started too. Tell you what, these are the most intense flames I've ever seen here.
Fukusan,
Yes.
I just wanted to point out that the challenger has gathered together kiwis, oranges, and other fruits over here. Doesn't that sound like he'll be making a dessert to you?
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, that's Nakagawa.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And there are the trays of fruit all prepared on the challenger side. Being kind to the lady after hearing her request for a noodle-based dessert. Now, Chen, let's see. Just drop that into the broth in the front wok there.
What is
right in there?
Oh, it looks like fried skate.
All right, that's gone in.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Yeah, so far this soup contains a combination of hot bean paste, tochi, and python soup stock.
All right, thanks.
Okay. And that was it, huh?
Python soup and tochi, the fermented bean paste. On Chen's trademark item, hot bean paste, all together right there.
15 minutes have elapsed.
Now on the challenger side,
Oh, it's tofu?
Yes, you're right.
and in the tofu there is
Some sort of fried fish.
Stir-fried fish.
I think it's a type of snapper. I
not a
think.
Chinese style look so far, more like a Japanese seafood stew.
Yes.
Almost, but he'll probably add some starch to this to thicken it up a little bit later.
All right, now back to the Iron Chef working the flour.
And got some carrots
In here?
well, wasn't it? Oh, coral noodles.
Coral noodles?
Yeah, coral noodles. Yeah,
From the color.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when it's done, it'll be very bright orange, actually quite pretty. And originally, they used crab eggs to do that, to get it all done.
Kuzan?
Yes.
Yes, we've been watching Iron Chef Chen mixing some ingredients in a bowl with his fingers, and those ingredients are flour, crab eggs, and everything that he had in the food processor a moment ago.
All right.
Crab eggs?
Okay, so he did have crab eggs. Wow.
So it's really coral noodles
wasn't
in.
carrots then.
Okay. Sure those are crab eggs, huh?
He said crab eggs.
Okay.
That was the report.
All right.
So he's doing it the traditional way then?
Pretty much by the book then.
All right, now over to the challenger side. Steamer being employed for this one. Plain noodles right in there.
Yeah.
Steaming them now.
Exactly.
And also on their side in the earthenware pot, that was snapper in there, I think you said.
Right, not red snapper, but some sort of a snapper, yeah.
So this is like a stew. So far it looks like.
Kuzan?
Yes.
Yeah, the Iron Chef told me how many dishes he'll be making today, and he said probably 3 dishes. I'd like to make one more, but that depends on time.
All right, the fourth one might be the one he's trying to make with the coral noodles, trying to make them from scratch, flour and crab eggs, and there he is, pounding that ball of dough down. Chen in rhythm, left and right, 1, 2. About 20 minutes in, he has only 30 minutes left before he has to step out, let the challenger finish, and let the challenger's dishes be tasted. Then he'll come back and finish his, and now pounding it with the roller. Any name for that?
Noodle stick.
Noodle stick, that's it.
Don't be expecting me to throw it any fancy French today.
Okay, with the stick, you can pound, you can roll, and Chen rolling his own.
Kuzan.
Yes.
Iron Chef Chen had some comments about Zhu Tomitoku's presence in the challenger's corner. He said he's chatting away and he's walking around. That's illegal. Somebody show him a red card already, will ya?
Off the pitch, take a shower. The official rules do prohibit observers from giving any advice to the chefs, but from here I haven't seen Nakagawa getting any advice or coaching from Zhu Tomitoku. Have you?
No.
All right, he's been on the up and up. Now on the Iron Chef side with the noodle stick, really flattening out his dough for coral noodles. Kind of resembles the shape of mainland China there.
Now, pretty soon he'll be chopping these up into very thin noodles.
Well, there goes the mainland.
Well, before that, though, he'll be folding the dough up.
Okay, and there he is, making a nice rectangle.
Yeah, so he'll roll it up and then chop it.
Now Nakagawa adding noodles to this warmed wok here.
Oh, okay, already, all right.
Noodles in this is not oil, right?
30
I think
minutes
it's
have
hot water. That's
elapsed.
what it looks like.
All right, 30 minutes gone, 30 to go. If you joined us late, a couple of Chinese cuisine chefs battling each other today with noodles.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Chen slicing them up, folded sheet of dough, egg noodles, crab egg noodles on the way.
Yeah, with the crab eggs, it adds just so much depth to this. It's a great dish. I love it.
Oh, it sounds delicious. I can't imagine what it's going to look like after boiling, though. It'll be pretty, I think.
Yeah, exactly like orange coral.
Okay, and check out the delicate touch, the fine art of cutting noodles by hand. Chen hunkered down on that one. Okay, and Ota's just about ready over there for an interview with Zhu Tomitoku. Go ahead and take it, big fella.
All right, thank you very much. I'd like to ask Zhu a few things about today's battle. First, your observations of Chef Nakagawa. How's he doing so far?
He's more controlled than I thought.
Uh-huh.
But he's not working at the pace he does in his kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's doing pretty well in the studio.
All right, and how's he matching up with the Iron Chef?
The Iron Chef seems to be on a roll.
Oh, you think so?
He's even doing handmade noodles.
Right. And knowing that Chen-san has handmade noodles, do you think Nakagawa-san still has a shot at it?
I told him to rely on the quality of the taste.
The taste, right? Just like you said earlier.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Fukui-san.
Thanks, and there's Chen.
Oh, well, look.
In they go.
He's boiling them already.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't
Starting to boil them early.
I think we're going to see Ryan Men.
Come again?
Sorry, I threw out some French there. Chilled noodles.
Ah, okay. Yeah, chilled noodles. Okay.
It is a possibility.
I can understand that.
We shall see. Now, challenger side,
Oh, kinagasu mushrooms.
being
Yeah.
stuffed here.
And shark fin.
Something else in the stuffing, too.
Some Chinese hams, I think. Yeah, a couple items in there.
Okay.
It's a very typical Cantonese technique here.
Stuffing these like
Yeah,
this.
you normally stew this in shanton soup and then you add the noodles. That's, I think, is what his plan is here.
Okay, and they are continuing with that. And, sounds good. See, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you see he's added those noodles together
They're even
now.
stuffing the noodles in there.
This is very interesting to see.
I've never seen this before.
All right, still on the challenger side, noodles being pulled out of the steamer. They're cooked.
Yeah, straight out for the steamer there.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
I have a rather interesting list of ingredients that Iron Chef Chen is whisking together over here. Yogurt, honey, and chicken soup.
Yogurt
Honey and...
Chicken soup.
Oh, and he says he has mustard in there as well.
and mustard.
What? What is this?
No.
Iron Chef's revenge.
Well, what's it going to taste like?
Delicious.
He said delicious.
Really? Sweet?
Delicious. At least I think it is.
I don't know.
Oh, look at this. He's chilling the coral noodles
Icing
now.
them down
Oh, they
there.
are pretty, see?
Bright orange.
Very nice color.
You know, like Italian pasta, there's al dente. How about for Chinese noodles? Any consideration in that vein?
I think probably the idea is the same, sure, yeah.
Jusan, you can't step in here, okay?
Tomitoku.
He's in the kitchen.
Not a good move. Within whispering distance of Nakagawa, caught on camera.
Yeah, he's being spotted.
Now a few steps back to observer status.
Okay, now let's look at the Iron Chef here. He's finishing up.
The coral noodles.
Now, what's the green stuff there?
There, yes.
Yeah, this green stuff, sauce, liquid, whatever you want to get. It's Japanese green tea.
Green tea.
Okay.
Highly concentrated solution.
Add before tasting? I don't know.
I guess. Never heard of it in mainland China, though.
No?
No, the reason is they don't have that powdered form of tea, or matcha, as we say in Japanese.
Oh, right.
All right, we'll give Chen a rather ordinary theme. You can't help but get otherworldly dishes, and now the challenger here.
Okay, this is what he was working with earlier, right?
Got them fried to a crisp there.
Oh, the fried noodles.
Okay, so a sauce will be poured over these fried noodles then.
Maybe the one with the tofu?
For sizzling noodles.
Oh, a stir-fried sauce poured on top.
Sweet and sour?
Yeah.
Tofu and snapper, and now 45 minutes gone. Chen stepping it up with the deadline staring him in the face.
Oh, he only has 5 minutes before he has to get out.
5 minutes from now, Chen will have to put everything down, stop where he's at, be forced to the sidelines, while Nakagawa finishes up in the last 10 minutes and serves his dishes. That'll take 15 minutes minimum. Then Chen will be brought back for his last 10 minutes of cooking, the noodles, etc. Everything to get it done.
Okay, now check this out.
Oh, the sizzling sound, just like fried rice blocks.
Right,
But Nakagawa having trouble finding the dish.
That goes on the jamen, right?
That's it?
Yeah.
Is he going to do it now?
Oh, maybe not. Hang on.
The challenger has 15 more minutes.
Okay, right.
That's right, getting confused about that.
And if he does it too early, then the noodles will be soft.
Oops, apologies, gang.
Except
Fukusan?
Yes.
Challenger Nakagawa, as you can see, is pretty poker-faced all the time, but inside I believe he's stressed for time because right now he's not responding to any of my questions. Back to you.
Playing it close to the apron.
You know, this man doesn't show any emotions. He's always cool, even from the beginning.
While Chen, the expressive one.
Ah, yes. I knew you'd say that.
That easy, huh? All right, challenger Toshikatsu Nakagawa, the right-hand man to Zhu Tomitoku, who's regarded by many as the top Cantonese cuisine chef in the country. Zhu Tomitoku's stand-in, or double even, some people call Nakagawa. Challenger breaking a sweat. He's been running hot most of the way through the battle, but he gets to cook through a straight 60 minutes. The guy who's really got to step it up to wrap it up to a point where he can restart later is Chen, and here's the soup we saw way back in the early going.
Yep.
Taste test right there, under 2 minutes from the time Chen's got to put it down and walk away, and now a little something added to the soup. From his expression, not letting on that he's under any duress, but you know it's got to be a big disadvantage for him to be the guy who's got to stop and restart, and now back on the challenger side.
Okay, now what's this with the fried noodles? Oh, the stuffed mushrooms.
Around the crispy noodles.
Okay, shark fins, noodles stuffed into that.
And you said a sweet and sour sauce to go over it, if I recall.
Maybe not for the whole thing, though. No, wait a minute. What's he doing
Something
here?
else going down.
Around the noodles?
All right, getting in close on it.
Oh, that's squid and...
Prawns?
Okay.
Hey, gang, we're down to less than 10 seconds for Chen before he's got to put it down. Yes, even Chen looking perplexed, but it's counting down, and there it is. 50 minutes gone because of the theme ingredient. Got to serve those noodles just when they're done. Can't wait around when they get overcooked and go limp. Chen will stop and exit the kitchen. Go off into a holding room, unfamiliar territory for the Iron Chef. Not exactly sure where he's supposed to go, but he does leave the kitchen. But he does leave the kitchen.
All right, now let's check out the challenger here.
Obviously, he's the only chef in action right now. And finishing up his dishes, his fried noodles.
Yeah, sauce on the fried noodles there.
The Chinese cabbage in the sauce?
All right, now poking into the steamer.
Some tapioca, isn't it?
Look at that.
So it looks like this could be a dessert then.
Fukusan?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I can help with the confirmation of ingredients here in the steamer. Tapioca, as mentioned, milk, and egg whites.
Doesn't sound like coconut milk.
No, it doesn't. Maybe I was a bit misleading with my comment.
With milk and egg white?
Yeah, this will harden later.
All right, now Zhu Tomitoku, another borderline violation.
Ooh, naughty, naughty.
Giving him a hand right there. This is not allowed. No matter his intentions, it's not allowed here for anyone other than the assistants to give help to the challenger.
Fukusan?
Yes.
As you keep saying, just watching is like torture. I can't suppress the urge to do something. He's going crazy over here.
Well, maybe he should have challenged today.
Maybe. No, what is this?
You're asking the wrong man, Doc.
It's a salmon?
I think it's
5 minutes to go.
All right, 5 minutes left for challenger Nakagawa to finish up everything, and then his dishes will be served.
So now is this dish going to be warm?
No, it'd be cold.
Cold just like it is.
Right, and as is.
No broth or soup.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, really?
If I'm not mistaken, he could pour some chilled sauce over it, but...
Okay, so something cold over
All right,
top.
I saw a quick shot. Nakagawa's got some hot bean paste over there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you'll pour it over top of that. I see.
So this is the sauce.
Hot and spicy. There
Crossing
you go.
over, he is to Szechuan cuisine.
Yeah. Now, you see, it's hardening up here.
Oh, yes, in little clumps, yeah.
Yeah, the flame was maybe too strong.
Oh, boy.
He had to do it slowly over a weak flame.
My, oh, my, and kind of a rush, feeling pressure from the clock, I'd assume. Hey, anyone remember earlier we saw the kiwi and oranges? Still have no idea what's happening with those. Now here, in the earthenware pot, there were an assortment of items, shiitake mushrooms too. It's crunch time for Nakagawa.
Yeah, and okay, well, hang on. Let's move forward here just for a second. What's he got?
Okay, meantime, Zhu, the restless one, having a tough time staying put, and now the noodles going in there.
Yeah, they have to be finished.
Okay, wow.
In the tapioca milk egg white.
Yeah, this is called ifu men.
Any particular flavors?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, flavor neutral on that one, and now covering the earthenware pot over there.
1 minute
And
to
now
go.
a minute to go, the final 60 seconds.
No, did he add noodles in
I
that?
think he did there. I think I caught him doing that. The challenger now, less than a minute to go. Nakagawa having a straight shot at 60 minutes cooking time, and there the kiwi and oranges in that one.
Yes.
Apparently making it a full-fledged dessert with the tapioca.
Did we catch what kind of noodles those were?
Don't know, but Nakagawa and company hustling up to finish their dishes. Master has
30
hovered in the
seconds
background,
to go.
occasionally in the foreground for the duration of this one. And now less than 30 seconds. 1, 2 dishes, counting them out. Which one's the third? The theme ingredient, noodles, Chinese noodles. It's been a tester for both men today.
15
Wow, and 15
seconds to
seconds
go.
left for the challenger. A man whose dishes, many say, rise to the level
10
of the master
seconds to
Cantonese
go.
cuisine chef who trained him, Zhu Tomitoku. No ordinary pinch-hitting
5
Joe
seconds.
Nakagawa. He's got a
3,
chance to take
2,
these noodles and use them to
1.
showcase his talents. Final seconds tick, and that's it. For Nakagawa, the cooking's done, the battle's over.
Huh. How did the battle go?
No good.
No good?
I totally lost.
Lost? Well, we heard that you were shocked when you found out that Chen-san was making handmade noodles, but
Well, I
how are your
expected
dishes?
him to do that.
Oh, really? How was it? I noticed during that hour that you were getting really restless and wanting to help out.
Well, he was a bit nervous.
Yes?
He should be used to the pressure, but somehow he seemed nervous, I think.
I see. So it was the atmosphere of the place then. You still think you can win it?
Well, it depends on the flavor of the dishes.
Right.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Challenger Nakagawa is offering 4 dishes. First, chilled spicy seafood noodles, a change-up. He used hot bean paste to give it a spicy kick. Second, noodles in snapper soup. The snapper soup has penetrated into the noodles for an exquisite flavor. Fried noodles and noodle-stuffed mushrooms. Kinogasa mushrooms stuffed with shark fins and egg noodles, a nice addition to the dish. Last, tapioca noodles for dessert, a bold dessert with noodles, the level of sweetness just right. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today for the Chinese Noodle Battle are novelist Tamio Kageyama, actress Mayuko Takata, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. Right up, the dishes of Challenger Nakagawa.
These noodles taste very much like the very thin noodles I've eaten once in Hong Kong, but you know, the wide variety of ingredients is what makes this a very luxurious experience.
The salmon matches so well with the egg noodles. The aroma of the seafood is great. I like this salmon roll and salmon. A good combination to express fall. Quite nice, I think. But you should have dipped the noodles in oil lightly to prevent them from sticking together like this.
The coriander leaves in the soup are very nice. Nice aroma.
It's so mild. The saltiness is just right. Really, this warms me up. It's very good. It tastes very good. It's subtle, yet profound. A very nice seafood flavor, I think.
Now, Challenger Nakagawa finishing up the dish with the 2 types of noodles.
Now in this one, the oyster sauce is absolutely doing its job. Definitely Cantonese flavor. But the hot XO sauce added, the whole experience becomes zip sharper.
I like the Kinogasa mushrooms better. You fried these noodles to a very nice crispiness. I think they're just right. When the noodles are covered with syrup, it's very nice. But I can't eat the warm kiwis. I think the idea of using noodles for dessert was a bit too ambitious.
This dish can be what it is without the noodles, in my humble opinion.
And now, Iron Chef Chen back to work to finish up his dishes. All right, Iron Chef Chen coming back for the encore. So Chen will pick up where he left off. He'll have the final 10 minutes to finish up his noodle dishes, and then the panel will have their crack at them. They've already tasted Nakagawa's unusual cooking format today. He'll have to summon up reserves of energy to see him through. We shall see how he handles it. We are set. Yes, bang a gong. For the second time, Chen is on. Yes, please, take it.
I have a report on what Chen-san was doing while waiting outside the stadium. He was constantly giving instructions to his assistants about finishing up the different dishes, but when it came to his special Szechuan hot and spicy dish, he got very serious and said, "Hands off, that one's mine."
All right.
Oh, now look at this.
There he is, peering in over again. I don't presume he'll be offering any advice or help, but maybe engaging in some head games, trying to psych out the Iron Chef.
That's a lot of pressure getting stared down like
and
that.
I think Chen don't like it. And a sniff of that bundle of noodles.
I think these are prawn egg noodles.
All right.
I'm not sure. I'm just guessing.
Okay, see if we can get that confirmed and putting those noodles on boil right now. Iron Chef breaking them up into the wok there.
Fukusan!
Yes.
Yeah, I also have a report on Zhu
Tell me when it's 5 minutes to go.
who is now intently watching the Iron Chef's every move. He said, this man really knows what he's doing. This could be bad news for us.
Wow. Hey, I think he's talking a psych job too, but the Iron Chef's not going to let that get to him. Right now, he's just concentrating on bringing his noodle dishes to fruition. He's the one with the experience cooking here. It counts for so much, and here we go.
Yeah.
Noodles in, hot and spicy Szechuan noodles, cooking them up right here, right now.
Yeah.
And I believe, yes, you can make them out. The chicken wings are in this one.
Yeah, you're right. Those are the chicken wings.
And man alive, that is an appetizing sight right there. 5 minutes left. Wow, it's gone quick. Already down to 5 minutes. These last 10 minutes just flying by. And this one here, we're probably looking at just a single dish with this one.
I would think so, sure.
And now the Iron Chef removing that one from the stove and pouring it into the clay bowl. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I just reminded Iron Chef Chen that he has less than 5 minutes left now, and his reply was, it's gonna be close, and I think he really means it.
Wow. That's been tough.
No, this makes 2 dishes.
2 down.
Yeah, the cold one.
Cold noodles for dipping and the hot and spicy noodle soup you're seeing right there.
Now, there should be a dessert, too.
Oh, that'll be nice.
But no sign of it yet.
Not yet, no.
Hold on.
Hang on, no. Could this be for a dessert, maybe?
Right here.
Could be. Could be.
Still needs to finish 2 more.
Well, based on what he said earlier,
Right.
yeah.
Yep. But he said 4 dishes he was going to try and get.
Is he going to make it?
Can he finish 2 dishes in 3 minutes?
Well, what's he going to do? Give up? I don't think so.
Is 3 minutes enough?
I don't know.
All right. At any rate, there testing the noodles.
3 minutes
now
to go.
3 minutes left.
Oh, wow.
My, oh, my.
Chen-san.
You heard that, huh?
The Iron Chef, the last 10 minutes after having been down for about a half hour, must be really experiencing some time compression and trying to get them done.
Yeah, now the assistants had something there. I think it's shantan soup.
Shantan.
Yeah, it's kind of the main soup stock for Chinese cooking.
Being used for ramen.
Yeah, exactly, sure.
Noodle soup, okay.
Right, so the finished noodles would go into this soup noodle with like vegetables and meat on top.
Okay, and with that would mean he's got 3 dishes so
Right,
far in
yeah.
the battle, coming now is in the last 3 minutes. And now can he possibly get it done in time? A little outside 2 minutes on the clock. This is real crunch time.
Yeah. Now, this could be another boiling job.
Now, how long will this take to boil? He's got the noodles, dumping them into that wok right there.
That's a good point. It would take about 3 minutes.
Can he complete them?
Doesn't have enough time.
He's going to have to take them off a little early.
Well, maybe he'd want it a little bit on the hard side before tasting.
Can he be making that final calculation here in the last 3 minutes?
I don't know.
My gosh, that'll be cutting it so close to the bone.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, I'm panicking.
Now it's a real test against the clock. Chen up against it.
2 minutes? Who said that?
All right, looks like some minced meat going in right there.
Scallions. You got him? Hey, give me the scallions.
So this is hot and spicy
All
noodles
right.
here, yeah. Okay, sorry about that.
They're in the big pot, too?
Yeah, that's a different one there.
Okay, with the soup?
Yeah, no, this is the heart and soul of Szechuan cooking right here.
But Iron Chef Chen going wild. He is shouting, shrieking all over the place.
And he's eating.
And Ju Tomitoku, he's loving it, hearing Chen scream.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Very quickly, the ingredients that the Iron Chef has in his bowl, besides the noodles, ground beef, ground pork, and dried prawns for his special hot and spicy noodles. Back to you.
All right, Chen fired up, just as hot as his wok was earlier. The Iron Chef letting it loose, letting it all hang out.
And right there are the hot and spicy noodles.
But that's still 3 dishes.
You are right. Yeah, it is only 3, isn't it?
All right, the Iron Chef coming down the stretch. 1 minute left, the final 60 seconds for Chen.
Now, he's got something on boil here. Is that the prawn egg noodle?
Yes, but the clock, don't see how he can pull it off.
I don't either. I really don't know. He's going to have to do something special.
May not make it, may have to bail on him, but he's going for it. They come off the wok into the strainer right there. Let's see, quickly walking. He's going to put these into the... Yes, going to put these into those bowls right there, and even that's going to take some time. We don't have much of it left, approaching the 30-second mark, and now Chen, just by hand, and there is the 30-second mark. 3 of the bowls filled, 2 to go.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Assistants working on the other dishes. It's a trio of men in hyper scramble mode. I've never seen a side scurry like this here at the end of a battle, and fatigue has to be playing a role. Perhaps the waiting, the hardest part, and after that, having to come back and finish in a flurry, as these men are doing. Win or lose, the Iron Chef has worked like he's never worked before in this battle. Can he make it? Possibly. The final seconds are ticking down. He's got it done, and that's it. The battle is over.
Chen-san, great job in there. Wow, you were really scrambling. Let me ask you, was it tough towards the end?
Tough.
Okay, dumb question. You were really battling under special rules today.
Well, I wanted Joseon to help me out.
You were really cruising until the interval.
10 minutes is tough.
But it looked a lot tougher after that.
It
Yeah.
was tough. Hey, let's eat. I'm worried about the noodles.
Iron Chef Chen, in the nick of time, completed 4 dishes. First, hot and spicy noodles, the soul of Szechuan cooking, and a salute to his father, Chen Ken-min. Fruit-flavored coral noodles, handmade with 2 dipping sauces, yogurt and green tea flavor. Third, Hong Kong-style ramen, a simple yet sophisticated dish with Chinese ham being added to the chicken soup. Last, Szechuan soup noodles, another pure Szechuan creation, noodles in a hot and spicy stew. And now, the dishes of Iron Chef Chen.
I knew it was 10 minutes, but I didn't know it was going to be that short.
This is great. Really.
It's very spicy. But compared with the soup noodle version, the noodles taste better served this way. This tastes so good. I like this better than the one that was in the soup.
Really?
This is exactly the flavor of your father's dish. This is very down to earth. It's very straightforward.
I'm a bit worried.
Oh my goodness, this noodle has such a firm texture. This coral noodle is just great.
The texture of the noodles and the refreshing chopped fruit are a nice combination, a nice balance. And I really like the yogurt-based sauce.
And now Chen adding the soup to finish up the ramen noodles.
You have the breast meat, mushrooms, and other things for topping.
The soup itself is so great. The noodles are so thin. The previous noodles were fat, and these are thin, so it's a nice change. Very nice. You've made me very happy.
The soup is a masterpiece. Chicken, kombu, and what else am I tasting? Prawns, too. It's such a complex and profound flavor. I don't need the toppings to enjoy the noodles.
And here it comes, the hot and spicy stew with noodles.
The fish you're using, is it skate? The aroma has penetrated the soup, and ooh, I'm getting a spice attack.
Yes. The aroma of the seafood. The soup is full of richness from the sea. And yes, it's spicy. It's spicy. It's really spicy.
He has reconfirmed the depth of Chinese food for me with the 4 varieties that he has served us here today.
Thank you, sir.
A real noodle fest. All that's left, finding out whose dishes were best.
お二人の素晴らしい作品に麺食らった今日の戦い。日本人に愛されている麺という素材の限りない可能性を今日はまざまざと見せつけられた思いがしました。それでは発表します。
Today, 2 mighty chefs having to deal with the chairman's choice of noodles is the theme, but a battle that turned out to be one of the best. Challenger Nakagawa, his time to shine. Iron Chef Chen, huffing and puffing, inspiration flowing. Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
鉄人陳健一。
It's the Iron Chef! Iron Chef Chen Kenichi. What a performance! What a win! Hamstrung by the format, but his experience seeing him through today, not slipping up in this noodle battle. Having to stop and restart, he completes the course with the hard-earned W.